Welcome to Weekends in My Garage. In today's video, we'll be doing a quick test drive and look at this Toyota Crown. This Toyota Crown is the limited Blackshade edition. I want to thank Antwerpen Toyota in Clarksville, Maryland, who lent me this vehicle. So let's jump into it. Let's take a quick walk around of this 2026 Toyota Crown limited Blackshade edition. It is all black on the exterior, all black on the interior, which we'll take a look at shortly. We have 21-inch rims and tires, very aggressive stance with the tires and rims. As we walk around, even the chrome is blacked out. This is really a nice look. Imagine if these windows were tinted. This does have a panoramic roof, not a sunroof that you can open, but it is a panoramic roof. So rear passengers as well as front passengers have openings for them to enjoy the sun through this panoramic sunroof, but it's not a roof that you can open. As I come around to the back, you notice this car sits kind of high, doesn't it? It has a high stance. It's a very tall sedan. Coming around the rear, even the name Crown is in black. Limited is in black. And this is an all-wheel drive sedan. It comes with, from an engine perspective, a 2.5 liter four-cylinder hybrid system. This is an attractive car. Now, some of you guys are familiar with the channel know that I have had several Toyotas. I currently own a Toyota Avalon 2015, which I'll share a picture with you. And that's probably, I think, my third Toyota Avalon. My wife also owns a Toyota Highlander, which we enjoy both of these cars. We really like Toyotas. So looking at this Toyota Crown, like I said, it's an attractive looking car. It replaced a year and a half ago the Toyota Avalon, and this is a new look. It's a new look for Toyota from a sedan perspective. All right, so let's take a look at the interior. So let's start with the driver's door, and we have a faux leather black here, soft touch here, dark silver accents here and here. The switch gear is pretty standard stuff. You have here the ability to set presets for the driver seats, 2 presets. You have a cup holder here as well. Let's take a look at the driver's seat. These seats are air-conditioned seats, so they heat and cool. And here are your multifunctional adjustments to adjust the lumbar and support for the seats. So let's jump in. Again, this is a hybrid 2.5 liter four-cylinder engine. The engine combined hybrid battery as well as the four-cylinder produce about 236 horses. Let's look at the steering wheel. The steering wheel is pretty standard stuff here. On the left side is the ability to control infotainment system as well as to make calls. On the right side is just your cruise control, lane assist, things of that nature. The steering wheel is pretty standard, no flat bottom, all the way around. Let's look at the instrumentation cluster. Has your readout of your fuel economy in terms of your battery, as well as how much gas you have. So you see where you're at with your charging. On the right side, you have obviously your odometer and speedometer and various different indicators related to the functions that are on the steering wheel. So as you engage the lane assist, those indicators will appear on the screen. This is not the Platinum. The Platinum has the heads-up display. This does not have heads-up display. It does have a phenomenal JBL system. And let's come to the center console. Center console has a 12.3 inch entertainment system, and it has Android Auto as well as um, Apple CarPlay standard. Down below, again, you have the air conditioned uh, seats for front passenger as well as driver. These are your controls. We do like physical buttons to adjust the air conditioning system. Down below, down below, you have the charging station, contact charger. So you slip your phone in. So I'm gonna slip my phone in right here, and it is charging, which we do like. We took two USB-C charging outlets here, and we have two cup holders here. And here's your shifter, and it has a unique gated shifter. And here's your drive mode. So this is a electronic CVT, continuous variable transmission. And you have your button here for park. And if you look here, this is how you shift this particular knob to go from reverse, neutral, drive. And to the passenger side, you have your little glove box, pretty standard glove box. Along the dashboard, you have soft touch plastic and your signature. Another great knob here to adjust the volume control for your stereo system. And let's go to the armrest, center armrest here. You have the ability to open it up on this side, clicking this button, and then the passenger also can open it up as well, clicking that button on their side. Inside you have a USB-C charger as well as your standard cigarette lighter charger. You have a nice tray that slides back and forth, which we like. And again, these are perforated seats because these seats are air conditioning for the front passenger and the driver. Again, here's as I mentioned earlier, the sunroof. This is a sunroof that does not open, so it's just basically a, a, a nice glass that goes across the top of the car. Uh, one section for the front passengers, another section for the rear passengers. There is a retractable shade that you can engage should you want to add some shade. And then we're going to go to the second row. All right, getting into the second row, we have a cup holder here, continuation of the faux leather here on the door handle, soft touch plastic on the door. Here's another JBL system. Again, they have a really phenomenal JBL system. Here, there's the switch here, and there's a button here to engage the heated seats. So the second row has heated seats, not air conditioned seats, but heated seats. So let's jump in. Ah, so I'm sitting in the second row. I have the driver's seat situated as if I'm sitting in the driver's seat. I'm 6 feet tall. Pretty good leg room here for me, and pretty good headroom above as well. Let's go to the center console here, where this is where you will find the the air ducts to generate air conditioning for the second row passengers. You have two USB-C outlets here, and you have two cup holders in the center armrest. And this is all leather. Again, this is that dark gray, almost black leather interior, and it has an interesting piping. It's almost like a gold piping that you see in various different points along the seating area. And again, here's the glass moonroof. It does not open, but you do have a shade. It does not open. So we do like moonroofs. We do like glass open air sunroofs. We just wish it could open up to bring in some fresh air. All right, let's go for a test drive. All right, so we're gonna go for a quick test drive. So put my foot on the brake pedal, and this is how you engage the shifter. You move it to the left and pull down, to put it in drive. Now it's in drive. And so let's go. All right, taking this Toyota Crown Limited Blackshade Edition for a quick test drive. So right off the bat, I feel that this car is quite smooth. It's quite roomy. Has a real compliant ride. Um, I do like the technology in this car. It, in terms of technology, it has what you need. It has the 360 camera. You have the lane keep assist. You have, well, obviously Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. The thing that I do appreciate with this vehicle as well is that you're driving a sedan, but you feel like you're driving a larger sedan. Like the footprint of this vehicle, it's not that big, but you feel like you're driving a larger vehicle, which I do appreciate. So it has various different drive modes. So I am in normal currently now. Let me go to economy. As I go to economy or eco mode, I do notice the revs change, the speedometer changes, as well as I can see that it is more geared towards leveraging the EV side, the electronic side of the power plant as opposed to the gas side. You're not going to get much spirited driving with the eco mode because it's going to be less torque, and they change the gear ratios so that this is meant to be driven to save on fuel economy. So let's go to normal, and normal is probably what most people will use driving, and the response is as expected, pretty smooth as I accelerate just a little bit. Let's go to sport, and the speedometer changes, the revs change. You could actually hear it. This is definitely a little bit more spirited drive. I even feel like the suspension got a little bit tighter, just a little bit taut, more taut than the normal, but definitely more taut than the Econo. Otherwise, a very, very smooth ride. I like this car. It is a definite departure from the previous Avalon, the last one that was out. I'll share a picture of that previous Avalon. This is the new Avalon, the Crown. And this is part of a line of Toyota Crowns that are going to be appearing over the next number of years. I have a video of another Crown, a Crown that I did recently. It looks like it's sort of like the Subaru. Looks like a Subaru. It's a competent car. It's a car for a certain segment of the population, just as this car is for a certain segment of the population. I like it. I like it. I like it for me. I like it for someone who's interested in driving a nice, competent, reliable sedan that has some good, roomy interior space for 4, maybe 5 passengers. And you can't beat Toyota reliability, I must say. So let me go head on back to the dealership. I want to thank Antwerpen Toyota for lending me this vehicle. If you're in the Washington, D.C. metro area and you're looking for a Toyota or looking for good cars in general, check out Antwerpen Toyota in Clarksville, Maryland. They'll give you a good deal on a car. Thank you for watching another Weekends in My Garage video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. You guys have a wonderful rest of the week and weekend.